Hi, welcome to Explorer. I'm Shannon Wallace, founder of Cascade Leadership and partner with OutThinker for over 15 years. I'm going to orient you to your Explorer facilitated session. This is based on years of best practice research from when I was the head of high potential leadership development at Microsoft. The focus is when we go to a learning event, often we walk away having some new self-awareness or a new concept that we rarely put into practice. Explorer sessions are to change that. This will enable you through peer coaching to actually take your idea and see it turned into reality. In an Explorer facilitated session, you have the opportunity to play 3 roles. You can be a facilitator, a coachee, or a coach explorer. As we look at each of these 3 roles, they bring unique value to your own learning and ability to apply your learning. After you start the adventure, you'll use the facilitated guide and script to help walk you through your Explorer session. Ideally, we'll have 5 to 6 people in an Explorer group. You'll have an opening that'll take about 10 minutes. Each person will receive 20 minutes of coaching from their fellow explorers, and then you'll close, orienting yourselves to what went well and how you can improve in your next Explorer session. What's important is that you bring in a goal or a challenge that you are working on and would like to make progress on in your business. We use the Grow coaching model in order to help you ask questions that are valuable and meaningful to the coachee. We're always looking at what is the goal that you're trying to accomplish, what might be getting in the way of that in your current reality, so that you establish a gap between those two. Without a gap, there's actually nothing to do. And so with that gap, we will explore what are the options that would enable us to get closer to our goal and then make some choices around what we will do next before we meet again in our next Explorer session. We provide some questions to help you get started, but keep in mind that these are just suggestions and you are free to ask any questions that you think are helpful. From my own personal experience, open-ended questions will be the most useful. They enable the person who is being coached to really expand their thinking from unique vantage points and perspectives. You'll notice in your session guide that we do recommend that you do some preparation in advance. So first of all, think about if you'd like to play the facilitator role. In actuality, you only need 2 facilitators for the entire facilitated session. However, everyone is welcome to play the facilitator role. The reason I say you only need 2 is because one person could lead most of the coaching sessions, but will need someone else to facilitate their own coaching session when they're being the coachee. In advance of the coaching session, definitely make sure that you've thought about your goal and done some preparation around what type of help you might want. Next, you have a guide, a script that the facilitator can use to navigate you through each coaching time slot. Note that, again, all you really need to do to be helpful is to be present and genuinely curious. But the facilitator will keep you on time and will ask each coachee to consider what they are learning and the actions that they'll take. If you follow this guided script, it will probably seem fairly easy to you. However, like with anything new, as you begin, it might feel a bit clunky. So keep in mind that that first coaching time slot might take a little longer than the other coaching time slots. That's okay, but you might want to plan on a little more than 2 hours for that first session as a result. It's also important as you come to the close of your session that you spend some time reflecting on how it went. What did you learn? What actions will you take? What went well in the session? And what would make the session even better next time? If you have any questions about your facilitated session, please feel free to reach out to me at shannon@cascadeleadership.solutions. Again, shannon@cascadeleadership.solutions, or feel free to also reach out to OutThinker. Thank you so much for trying this out. I think you are going to get incredible value from your Explorer facilitated session.